This is a showcase of an application that you can use for various quality of life purposes on any Cabal online server. It comes with an overlay for easy access, and here are some of the things you could use it for. For the myth level stat rolling, all you do is you create a new macro, click the plus, name it whatever you want, myth. We have 4 actions to choose from: click, type for keyboard, delay, always add delays in between actions, and OCR, which is what we need to read text from an image. And all we simply do is now we go over the sequence that's necessary to complete one full cycle. Then we set a loop, type here how many number of times you want to go over it, or you simply say infinite. The first step will be we add a click. Then we set the click position, click this, and the first click's gonna be the transformation button. Then we add a delay, keep 100, should be enough, or maybe not, we'll check that out later. Then another click, set pause, this is the next one. Left mouse button, right mouse button, middle mouse button, those are the choices. And this is the clicking method. This one doesn't use your mouse, it directly sends the click to the game window, and this one moves the mouse physically so you can't use it in the meantime. Always start with this one. If this one doesn't work, this one probably will. Anyways, the next step will be another delay. And after this we're gonna have the OCR. Now we need to read the stat and the stat value. The region, you always set them as top left, bottom right. That's the area you're searching for. Always click the top left, then the bottom right. The area is set. You set the value, bigger equals whatever, let's say 5. No, let's say 3. We're gonna search for cancel, ignore, penetration. You can also just type penetration, and it's gonna stop whenever it sees text that contains the text penetration, unless you change the match from contains to exact. You can add alternative targets, so I could search for whatever is also a viable option here. And the advanced options, I believe, are useless. You probably can ignore them. Set the delay again. The next thing we have to do is close this window, add a click, set pause, close. Now the cycle is complete. I'm gonna add another delay. Infinite loop is set. And before the OCR search, I'm gonna increase the delay a little bit. And just to make sure, I'm gonna increase all the delays by a tiny bit. You can always set them lower. This is something you have to test. Then I go to the overlay view, and now you simply start it by clicking here. And as soon as I get a stat that contains the text that I typed, it should stop. For testing purposes, let me add alternative stats, evasion 3. Let me add another one. Let's say reduction for damage reduction 2. Let's lower the delays a tiny bit. I don't think we need this much. Overlay. And we start again. It found damage reduction. Let's start again. Again, damage reduction. Cancel, ignore penetration. You can always test if the OCR is reliable. Simply create a new macro. 1 OCR, 1 delay. And set the area here. Set penetration, for example, value 3. And we start, it should detect it, match found, If I set it to 4, it's not gonna do anything. It's gonna continue. Yeah, and you can go over the stats to see if it's gonna reliably detect it. Let's try crit damage, critical, value 1. So here's another example of how you could use it. There is already an automation tool for Stellar Link, but just for showcasing purposes. Create a new macro, name it whatever you want, and you simply go over the sequence again. In this case, we start with a click at the imprint button location. We wait for the animation to finish, add a generous delay. Then we're gonna read the stat, set area, select it like this. We're gonna look for whatever, reduction, damage reduction, value 1. Gonna add another delay. Then we're gonna have to click the close button. And the sequence is done. We enable the infinite loop. Let me add another delay. And that's hopefully gonna be it. You can also watch the logs here to see what the OCR is detecting. We go to overlay, stellar, stellar. The image clicker has one purpose, at least for me, and that's clicking the accept item button when questing. This or accept additional reward button. So what you do here, if you also want this, screenshot this button with the snipping tool, save it somewhere, select it, add an interval, confidence, experiment with these values, whatever works fine for you. And I highly suggest you also set the region, because otherwise it's going to scan the whole screen and that's going to be pretty inefficient. Top left, bottom right. Top left, bottom right. That's the area it's going to search for this image. If you have issues, you can always lower the confidence. And that's about it. Overlay, image clicker. If you, for example, find shopping for multiple items annoying, like this, one at a time, you can create a macro for this as well. Click action, set position, buy. Since I already tested this, I know that direct won't work, so we have to go for physical. Left click, add a delay. Next thing will be, we're gonna have to increase the quantity here. So we're gonna add type. I'm gonna go for 99. Just in case, let's increase this one. Another delay. Then we say another click. By then it will be maxed out. And we will click the buy button. Again, go for physical. Mouse movement. I'm not sure what happened here, probably sold. And looks like that's it. We're gonna add another delay. Enable a loop. I'm gonna say I want to do this 5 times. Well, let's say 3 times. Overlay. Now you have to be careful, because a few times, if there's a slight lag, you might end up in a new category with items much more expensive, and then you're gonna buy them and you're gonna be broke. So be careful, better to have more delays. Don't forget to set the emergency stop button, and you can also increase this to whatever, 5 or even more than 5. Here's another nice thing you can do with this. Collecting emails, new macro, name it email. This is the starting position. Add a click. Set the position here. Add a delay. Add another click. It's gonna be the next button. Add another delay. And that's basically it. Then we enable the loop. And we say however much you want. Let's say 5. I think I have 5 emails. overlay. Let's start again here. Email. The next example would be Heil Clicker. Why use this over any other macro? Difference here is you could also minimize the window and it's not going to occupy your mouse, and you can do other stuff in the meantime. The macro would be very simple. Add a click action, select whatever you want to click, left mouse button, add a delay, and enable the loop, infinite loop, and you're done. The collection filler macro is going to automatically fill out all the slots in the collection system. You set it up as follows. Step 1, you need an image of the red dot. Screenshot it, use the Windows snipping tool, Windows key Shift S, save the image, click the browse button, select the image, it's set up. Step 2, you need to set the delay between actions. If this value is too low, you will get misclicks. If it's too high, the whole thing will be too slow. Next, the red dot tolerance. If this value is too low, you might get false positives. If it's too high, you might not get any matches at all. Experiment with both of these values. Step 3, you need to select the areas and the coordinates of all the buttons we're gonna click. We have 3 key areas, and all you have to do is select the top left and bottom right corners of the area we're searching in. The tabs area is this one, top left, bottom right. The dungeon list is here, top left, bottom right, because this is the area where we're gonna see red dots. Items area, top left, bottom right. And now we set the action buttons. The auto refill button is this, then the register, then the yes, then the pages. This is page 2, 3 and 4. The next page button is this, and it's all set up. Now we can switch to overlay and start the whole thing. Start always at page 1. Doesn't matter which tab.